I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I get. Let them come.
May the gods watch. I must have misheard you. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to... What you want me to let the dragon into the heart? There must be another way. Alduin, the World Eater himself. I don't... Now what's this nonsense about... I want to... Ulfric and Jen... Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is... No. I can't risk weakening the city. But getting both sides... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Come to...
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city...
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Tree's home. We should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Got some good... the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
A letter. Ah, a letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
What of my son? What of Thorod?
We shall inherit both heavens and earth, and we, what the elves on their holy, will rule.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought, we are not warriors.
You misunderstand our authority.
I see. Parthenac, even the great... We will see if they still remember us. Sky above, voice.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the... Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part in that.
Everyone says you're looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, comes to me. Need some metal looking to protect yourself? The finest weapons and armor. If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel, send them away.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady?
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without
the Empire's
summons.
putting a great deal
Do I
of
know
pressure
you?
on Whiterun.
Ah, destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive, but he hasn't returned yet. I'm always looking. Seems we're all so low. And what would speak with God? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens. I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. But the political situation is still delicate. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this. Alduin, the World Eater of Short, even Tullius is forced to talk second. Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
He's against us.
He knows that.
How long?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid you're busy with heroes.
Robin?
What do you need?
I'm waiting.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your... The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But my job is to quell this rebellion. And I intend to do just that. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Has he? I suppose he doesn't want... He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both...
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. Which is why I allowed this. But regrets appoint. Take your seat at the council table.
So,
and let us see
Arngeir,
what
is it?
wisdom we can find among these
You know why we're here.
warriors of Skyrim.
Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms
currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that it's true that justice demands that he die? I anticipated, and unguessed, cross-referencing this, don't you see? By calling the dragon with the voice, he's not compelled. I think it's very likely. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like the Oda Ving.
Just say the word,
Winged
and my men will help
Snow
you spring this trap.
Read it. You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf. Justice can be had. Parthenos was the author of many atrocities. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here.
We're... May the god... As I promised, my men know what to do. Make sure... Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Good. Aving!
Undercover until it's down. Hold your fire until...
Joaquin, here I am. Ubona in Sir Ren many among ourselves, of course. Mooney may once Lord Croesus. He has traveled to Sovereign, his door to Sovereign Indora to Ulost Ofan Hinland. Serve you? Croesus. There is only this. You, of course. I could fly you there, but not while Onikan Korav and you free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
Something to tell. You sure about that? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap.
How long I have waited for such an opportunity.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
What's new? Dini dein Ruth Astman. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akim. I will look for your return.
No.